Good evening. ASIO Director General National Security, Harr Gunatilaka ADC. This evening we'll be covering William Tyrell, finalised William Tyrell. ASIO did the investigation in 2015. So ASIO opens P1 child birthday party concrete block murder cases. Concrete blocking kids on their birthday. And the photograph with Mike Baird is from the New South Wales Police Digital Forensic Archive. So we asked where they get their photos from of William Tyrell. Also from the New South Wales Police Forensic Archive. Digital Forensic Archive. That's what they wank on. That's where the 2 million images are that they say are always on people they set up as computers. 2 million images. They wank on all the crime scene, all pedophiles. They wank on all the crime scene photos. The cops, the New South Wales Police Digital Forensics Archive, all pedophiles. So William Tyrell investigation notes, they wanted the music about them. We'll cover it in great detail, the actual intelligence that I put together. And two graphs, two national security graphs, William Tyrell graphs, highlighting the internet searches that they did. They didn't do an internet search. There's all these William Tyrell, all the Liberal Party, wondering who it is, hovering around, talking about case details to different people. When I gave them the evidence to begin with, the William Tyrell photograph, I got blocked from the site, from the websites. Where did they get their photographs from? From the forensic archives as well. They're still looking for William Tyrell. Even when you show them what it is, they call me a troll, they block me from the site, put me into mental health. Two graphs. William Tyrell. So they didn't do an internet search. These people with the Facebook pages, I mean, there's about 150 William Tyrell Facebook pages. They're still looking for William Tyrell. We've already done and dusted and gone, finished. In 2015. They didn't do an internet search, so we covered the graphs in detail. The leads, police investigation leads. ASIO leads must be acted on by all areas of government at a cost of $6 million a day. Poor leadership around those arresting Director Harr, Director Harr, I'm the child murder investigator for ASIO. And they say it's us. They're still arresting the people solving a case, the police, into their SAFE program. Making sure the pedophiles are safe work replacement programs, schizophrenic homeless programs, home management programs. And police triangulation. All they need to do is a police triangulation of whose mobiles were there at the time. He was the senior police. Herbert, Ian Levers, the police commissioners were all there at Kendall. At Kendall, their mobile phones triangulate to there. There's a number of ways you can do to solve this case in different ways. The telephone New South Wales police commissioners and the senior police, they've all been taken in. Ian Lever's taken in, all apprehended for William Tyrell. Telephone triangulation. Police Commissioner Andrew Colvin. Police Commissioner Andrew Colvin, it's his son. William Tyrell is Andrew Colvin's son. Believe it or not. They killed their own kids on their birthdays, all devil worshippers. Lots of these kids, their parents killed them. Devil worshippers. After being prostituted out most of their lives. Child prostitution. So we asked where they get their photos from. From the New South Wales Police Digital Forensics Archive. And the investigation findings. ASIO Commission. ASIO Commission. ASIO Commission findings. ASIO Commission findings. 2015 and 16. They framed my housemates' cars. The cars that they saw there were my housemates. I just did the Daniel Morcombe work. I finished doing the Daniel Morcombe work, all the leads to do the Daniel Morcombe work. 4,200 emails I sent. And then Hornsby was stealing my email. They were saying it's their email. Put me into mental health, saying it's their email. stealing my pay. Housemates, who saw that? Who saw the cars there? We're still waiting to say who saw my housemates' cars there. Who saw the cars there that they saw? And what work have they done? So ask them what work the police have done. If they haven't done any work and they're threatening us, and we do their shit police work, or they threaten us, we'll hammer them and neck them. Hammer them and neck them if they threaten us, or we do their shit work for them. All this stuff they do, we've got to fix all their cases. We redid 5,000 cases already with the satellite tracking. We've got to actually go and do it when they accuse us. It doesn't just get left undone, they swear, and that's it. Proper forensic end-to-end investigation, FBI. What work have they done? They're getting the people that solved a case and moving into keeping pedophiles safe program. Essentially keeping the pedophiles safe. They're getting people that solved the case. Work replacement program, schizophrenia program, homeless program, home management program. FBI pages, where do they get the William Tyrell photos from? Not allowed to smile, they say you're not allowed to smile. This is garbage, you have to wear blue. We're ASIO, we don't wear black or blue. We wear fashionable spy agents, the premier spy agency in Australia. Email theft of Daniel Morcombe leads. So that's their economy. Essentially, it's their economy. With Daniel Morcombe, they were making about $348 million a year from advertising and documentaries. Daniel Morcombe documentary. What happened to Daniel? They still don't know. That means it was them. They got a million ways of solving the case. They should have a million things by now. If they don't have anything, it was them. If they don't have anything by now, it's them. If they say it's mental, it's them. It is. And they're all the MAKO pedophile register. All these people that do the cases of the MAKO pedophile register, this everyone group, all MAKO pedophile register, they get involved in every single case. Every single case they get involved in these pedophiles. They make a statement that they saw somebody. In everything, they get involved in your kids' excursions, in your kids' lunch packets, in your kids' uniforms, these pedophiles. They find out all the little details and they get involved in everything. They've got to go and stick their nose in. So they already collapsed the legal system. Now they're in all my national security work. The legal system collapsed doing idiot. It's like medieval times. They saw you, trial by combat. It turns into trial by combat. If they saw you, that means they're there. It's more than chance observations. They're the foster parents. They're citing sexual behaviours. They're saying they're wanking or they're touching themselves. Dirty, dirty police statements that they made, that they saw it. In every case, sometimes up to 80 statements that they made. So it's more than chance observations. And the people that they saw weren't there. Like they saw me, William Tyrell. I've never been to Kendall. I've never been to Mount Druitt. There's more than chance observations. It's not just that they saw them. It leads to them. They're also the foster parents. And they saw them. That puts them there. That puts them there. And they're citing sexual behaviours. They see them wanking and it's dirty, dirty, dirty stuff. Dirty stuff. And they're all MAKO pedophiles. That's their economy. That's how they make all the money. So after Daniel Morcombe was done, they needed another money spinner, and that was William Tyrell. They had 1 million people that they got to do the William Tyrell case. 1 million people. When I was doing the Daniel Morcombe case, they had 20,000 cops there that didn't do a single thing for Daniel Morcombe. I got the Daniel Morcombe email, solved the case. They didn't even open any emails. They know who it is. The cops know everything. They know who it is. It's their economy. That's how they make money. It's a South African about economy. The South Africans trained them how to make child murder into an economy. Hornsby. And they're SUNNIES parents. Michelle Pogmore, Sunny, Badar, Sunny Botha. His mum and dad are the foster parents of William Tyrell. William Tyrell's foster parents. Channel 9, Sunny Botha. Sunny is Michelle Pogmore's. So now the Michelle Pogmore and Daniel Morcombe case was done, they need another case to make money in documentaries. They still don't know what it is. Mum, can you announce these and close these off? We're going to announce these cases and close it off. They're still setting me up now. again. So that is, they wanted to know, apparently because I had the photo, they were saying it was me. These are medieval times. They've got no idea how to do a case. You need to have a lot of different things. Not just they saw you, these hillbilly case, a hillbilly case. The legal system collapsed with these hillbilly cases that they can't do in court. It's funny as anything. Now they're in my national security work. They can't even read it or understand the words. Not allowed to smile, theft of Daniel Morcombe email leads. They make about $350 million a year on documentaries, Channel 7, etc., and advertising slots for the material. So you cover that in the graphs there. ASIO opens P1 child birthday party concrete block murder cases. Photo, William Tyrell photo from the Police Digital Forensics Archive, New South Wales Police Digital Forensics Archive. There were a lot of William Tyrell photos. They got all the crime scene photos on there. The cops, telephone triangulation. Ian Levers, the senior police, were there at Kendall that day. Federal Police Commissioner Andrew Colvin's son. William Tyrell is Andrew Colvin's son. You can check the DNA. And if they say it's mental illness, they're guilty. If they threaten us, we'll hammer them. We'll hammer after doing the shit police work for them. This is a sewerage system. All this shit police, crap police work. They threaten us, we'll hammer them. Raid them and hammer them. Who saw my housemate's cars there? The 2 cars that they saw? My housemate's cars after I did the Daniel Morcombe work. Where did they get their William Tyrell photos from? We always ask that. The Liberal Party hovering, talking about a case details, they're setting up framing people. William Tyrell investigation notes, they wanted the music about them. So we'll cover all these in quite comprehensively in a second.
Photo, caption, William Tyrell, ASIO opens P1 child birthday party concrete block murder cases. ASIO advised that's William Tyrell with Premier Mike Baird. ASIO solved it. ASIO alleged William Tyrell was devil worshipped on his birthday in circular satanic bit by senior police and prominent Australian sports people November 15, 2024, at 8:57 p.m. Photo, caption, William Tyrell, ASIO opens P1 child birthday party concrete block murder cases. ASIO advised that's William Tyrell with Premier Mike Baird. ASIO solved it. ASIO alleged William Tyrell was devil worshipped on his birthday in circular satanic bit by senior police and prominent Australian sports people November 15, 2024, at 8:57 p.m. Photo, caption, William Tyrell, ASIO opens P1 child birthday party concrete block murder cases. ASIO advised that's William Tyrell with Premier Mike Baird. ASIO solved it. ASIO alleged William Tyrell was devil worshipped on his birthday in circular satanic bit by senior police and prominent Australian sports people November 15, 2024, at 8:57 p.m.
That's William Tyrell there. These cars here, they're my roommate's cars after I did the Daniel Morcombe work. Who saw the cars there? This guy's a turkey. That's William Tyrell's father. He's Andrew Colvin. They kill their own kids for money. It's just a goose chase. All devil worshippers. William, check the DNA. It's 100% correct. That's William Tyrell's father. Andrew Colvin, the Federal Police Commissioner. So here are the investigation notes. They admitted I solved cases with my emails. The Federal Police had taken over it. They started going over the William Tyrell case in my bedroom all night. I became sick. They started asking where I was for William Tyrell at 9:23 a.m. on the 20th of the 9th, 15. 20th of September 2015. They started going over the case, asking where I was in my bed. I was in the Brisbane Women's PEC unit hospital. I did the Daniel Morcombe work, and they said it was all mental, and they put me into the mental health. ASIO had a look and told them it's SUNNIES group. ASIO had a look. They didn't become famous. They wanted the ASIO work to be like ASIO's work, like my Daniel Morcombe work. William Tyrell parents, Channel 9. Where is Bill's group? Bill Reeves, Sutherland. They found William Tyrell's body in the hospital fridge. The Sri Lankan doctors and the Indian doctors, they were going to be ASIO. And they gave up the William Tyrell's body in the fridge, 27th of January 2016. Who were William Tyrell's parents? SUNNIES group of William Tyrell's parents. They said a solved case with the email. They couldn't stand how the music was all about me. They thought they would make music about them. The Sri Lankan doctors didn't see William Tyrell until he was murdered. They were set to get a job in ASIO by the Liberals, doctors from numerous hospitals. Where did I get the house from, the Reshill house? Bought the house from the developer. Mike Baird's group organised William Tyrell's murder. Queensland group submitted. Mike Baird's group organised William Tyrell's murder. 26th of October 16, 2014. They let everyone down. Devil worship. That means that logs, wherever there's logs, they mean that they've devil worshipped them. Michelle Pogmore's crime scene, they've devil worshipped them. Bodies charred in Eden. That's another case. ASIO points P1 trial, both their competent block murder cases. Fill out all those. Thirteen, 14, 21, 26, 32, concrete block murder cases, 34, 42 up to 40, 51, 57, let's release Martin there. 65, more than one trial murder. Goes up to 72 concrete block murder cases. ASIO opens P1 trial birthday cover, so you can fill all those out. Here's birthdays with the. Feel free to fill all those out. That's P1 trial birthday party concrete block murder cases. 3,000 kids they blocked on their birthdays. They concrete blocked 3,000 cops and the Liberals and the Mega Ray LRAD people, all devil worshippers. They concrete blocked 3,000 kids on their birthdays. I donated to the refugee. Go to these graphs. Every cop has done a concrete block murder case. Every cop has done a concrete block murder case. They've all done one. What are your mental health? Here we go. William Tyrell, I became sick. That's Andrew Colvin's his son, is William Tyrell. So ASIO opens P1 trial with a concrete block murder case, William Tyrell. ASIO National Security Investigation. GDP deflator, the economy suffers. They do pretend work. They pretend to do the work. Former police investigation work. A big spike there. Investigation work. Run media advertising slots. Whenever they do the work, they run media advertising slots. Media broadcast William Tyrell double meaning schizophrenic talk incessantly. So the talk, they're talking, referring to it. The William Tyrell case on the talk, that goes up. Investigation goes up. Advertising slots go up. Mega Ray Howie Sonic Unit Mind Reader. Cocaine insanity. Talk incessantly. The Mega Ray goes up as well when they do the work. ASIO opens P1 trial birth and party concrete murder cases. William Tyrell, ASIO Australian National Security Investigation. Social media traffic. This is for 3 million people. 3,958,000 all-time total. So, on the east coast of Australia. 89,000 total. Social media traffic. What was the internet search? They didn't even bother searching for William Tyrell. Anyone? These Liberal Party, there's about 150 pages with William Tyrell on Facebook. Still looking for William Tyrell even today. When you post what it is, the evidence, they just ignore it and say you're crazy and say you're mental. If they say you're mental, that means it's them. What was the internet search? They didn't even bother doing an internet search for William Tyrell. They didn't even bother looking for William Tyrell. They didn't even go out looking for him. So keep looking for William Tyrell. Get them to keep looking for him. Failed to share ASIO William Tyrell findings. Completely flat. Right at the bottom, together with what was the internet search. So social media traffic onto their Facebook pages looking for William Tyrell. 6,000 people every 2 hours. None of them did an internet search for William Tyrell. Failed to share ASIO William Tyrell findings. What was their social media posts? And at the same time, they're posting more and more photos of William Tyrell. Releasing more and more images for the photos from the William Tyrell from the New South Wales Police Forensic Photography Archive. Every few hours they're releasing photos of William Tyrell. They haven't even bothered looking on the internet for William Tyrell, these Liberals. They wonder who it is. Pedophiles staying safe. Pressure metrics. They set people up to solve the case. They wonder who it is. P1 trial, party concrete block murder cases. Everything. Okay, now. Andrew Colvin investigations on his parents. ASIO findings. Getting people that solved a case, replace schizophrenic homeless program, work replacement, staying safe. Smile. You're not allowed to smile or anything, according to them. You have to wear blue. Stay out of ASIO, these nutcases. The economy. Their economy. So William Tyrell, let's see how many emails I sent. They're saying it's me because I had the photograph. That's at medieval times. Nuts. Completely bananas. All the greedy people want to steal my house and everything. All the greediest people want to steal my pay. Sent items. I haven't even seen if they've even opened them. William Tyrell is Mike Baird's real name. Mike Baird's real name is William Tyrell. He's a Daniel Morcombe cop. William Tyrell, ASIO investigation. William Tyrell, KKK safe haven. Let's go through some of these actually. ASIO investigation. One group was going to Hollywood. One group was going on my yacht. Another group was taking Bulgaria. Another group was stealing my $400 million. Another group was transferring investigation work. Another group were taking my children current ASIO operation. They were all in on it, specifically to do the case. They believe they have no realistic chance of solving it. They also the foster parents. The investigation, they claimed ASIO work. They were after the victims during Daniel Morcombe investigation work. ICAC hearing. William Tyrell ICAC hearing. Diary. More diary notes. William Tyrell. August 14th. What I was doing. This is what I was doing. Diary. In Queensland, obviously. This is all the stuff I've sent in to the cops. Safe Haven, North Shore Safe Haven. Anne's group opposite murdered William Tyrell. This is in 2015. Foster parents, William Tyrell foster parents' second house. William Tyrell parents, foster parents, harassing Glenhaven Avenue. William Tyrell foster parents' house. ICAC hearing, William Tyrell ICAC hearing. Neighbourhood murder case. Swansea Green Police Station. Steal Harr's email. They stole my email and $120 million. Media relations, NICA. 927 draft. Tyrell. So these are all the ones I've sent for William Tyrell. William Tyrell. They gave heaps of problems to anyone that sent anything in about William Tyrell. William Tyrell, why does it take 10 years to do 2 hours worth of police work? So there's all the emails, leads I sent in. Okay, William Tyrell, still going. Next bikie boss chasing Herbert's wife with 4-year-old William Tyrell. Why do the cops do this? We've got to do their police work while they accuse us.
Band New South Wales people want the New South Wales. I sent the band there. When they were doing the investigation, I sent the New South Wales band there because they were looking for the musicians. William Tyrell people want the New South Wales Police band to go join them. I sent the band there to make music about William Tyrell. They were looking for the musicians. So that's about it. So how many emails there are for William Tyrell that I sent in. Do we have a counter there, Tiahleigh? 1900. Probably about 800 emails. I see again the investigation leads. It costs $6 million a day. For the cabinets, new auction books, auction catalogue books. They're threatening us because they got busted for child murder. They all have a trial case with Ma. I'm not afraid of them. Working folder.
Note, only military intelligence government, Miss Michelle Pogmore FBI investigation. Facebook Miss Michelle Pogmore FBI investigation published by Harr Gunatilaka ADC October 24, 2020 at 11:30 a.m. Copyright note, only military intelligence government advice, U.S. signals, wherever authorized to perform the Australian national security work. U.S. signals, military intelligence government advice, together with the FBL are currently concluding research, development, tests and evaluations, including testing in the field with providing police leads and information to the federal government, at a cost of $6 million per day to the government and therefore the taxpayers. The FBI allege, Part 1, Louisa, Elsa, Duncan Lewis Police Integrity Commission Group and SAS, PIC Security, Ben Roberts and David Irvine, Mafia corrupting activities until they commit suicide and degrading the police as per page 756, conducted an information and data attack on government institutions, conducted area denial programs, where all details and facts are reputed and stilled subterfuge programs, using subversive means and government subversion programs where the values of society are reversed or undermined. ASIO are required to transmit reliable information that will be acted on by all areas of government service. U.S. signals, military intelligence government advice, information operation has been successful thus far. ASIO advises Louisa, Elsa, Duncan Lewis Police Integrity Commission Group and SAS, PIC Security, Ben Roberts and David Irvine, just brought anyone in that said it was Meagher's group that was responsible for the murder and moved them into. Australian politicians moved into schizophrenic programs. Australian politicians lad-driven outhouse, homeless program. Australian politicians removed and replaced, employment or work programs. Note, Australian National Security Government Investigation Work ASIO findings as per page 228. ASIO found the government investigation work centered around poor leadership and disregard for risk management and mission planning standards by those directly involved in arresting the ASIO investigator Director Harr Gunatilaka ADC. They had enough time to review everything. They had ample time to notify everyone. They kept facts and details hidden. They didn't notify that they were involved. It's their daily mega ALRAD harassment routine. They recruited and trained mega ALRAD harassment teams. Director Harr Gunatilaka ADC U.S. signals work highlights the importance of proper leadership and adherence to law. Q. The FBI asked did they get them in? They let them off. Q. The FBI asked what did they do to mitigate similar occurrences? ASIO advised the Australian People Trust Director Harr ADCP and the ASIO Board of Directors. ASIO advised there's an obligation for those in office to examine their personal and professional conduct. ASIO advised ASIO successfully executed all mission plans. ASIO work was conducted with integrity, accountability, initiative and toughness. ASIO advised unclassified notes have been posted online for comment and feedback. Note, Brethren and Freemasons are as follows: Mike Burgess, David Irvine Home Affairs, Peter Dutton ASIO, 4 Brethren and Freemasons ADF Fiona Reynolds ADF, 4 Brethren and Freemasons ASIO State Offices, Offices Open Police and Politicians 4 Brethren and Freemasons State and Federal Law Enforcement, 4 Brethren and Freemasons Local Politicians, State Politicians and Federal Politicians, 4 Brethren and Freemasons Separate. To form part of Burgess ASIO training currently, Mike Burgess will be ringing all case leads to local police, state police, federal police, local, state, federal politicians and government agencies for Tiahleigh Palmer Ku Klux Klan Australian national security case. Burgess to check if lead is correct first. Note, ASIO reporting findings on Facebook as per page 232 plus find as per link, https://1drvmisfs. Rfax with 3DQPN 5GN4 VRAZDQZQP on a drive livecom 1 drive 1B like, comment, share 7 people reach boost post comment.
When things pop up. All the cops do that. All the leads. Daniel Morcombe, Concrete Block Execution, Link Family, DSD, Department of Signals, Director of Signals, Director of Investigation Leads. There's a folder for each of these. There's 4,200 emails. There's a folder for work folder for each of these. These are all the leads. So undercover, you have to ring the leads in. Go to a payphone, ring them in. I did it the way the Queensland cops do their undercover work. I know a lot of agencies do their work. Signals. So there's a folder for each of these, a truckload of folders. So the Daniel Morcombe case is sent to go to trial. The real Daniel Morcombe. That guy's a paid actor. That's 4,200 emails. Yeah, this is a title for the email. They were going to Hollywood as well. Over.